everyone, it's Ashley from Posh Crochet Patterns, and today's the day. Today's the day that we learn how to make this really cool looking cat ear hat, which, by the way, I am naming City Cat Ear Hat. I think it sounds cool, so I think it fits it with like the really cool design that the yarn makes with it. And yeah, so starting off, the yarn that we are using for this is Lion Brand ice cream yarn, and it's in the color Parfait. It is spelled Parfait, and this yarn is a number 3 lightweight yarn. It's a thin, nice yarn. It's not heavy at all, and it stretches really, really great. That is one of the great things I love about this yarn is it's comfortable, it's soft, and it stretches. I know this yarn is really popular with baby clothes, children's clothes, even adults' clothes, but I know a lot of people will use this type of yarn for, babies because it's so soft and comfortable. And it has 394 yards in one ball. And with one ball, I was able to make this hat, which is an adult medium, and I was able to make the child size hat too. So I was able to make both of those with one ball. And this yarn is machine washable and dryable, so that's really great. And we will be using, this is a Lion Brand hook. I got this at the local Walmart. It's a wooden hook. I think it's bamboo. Yeah, it's bamboo, and it is a 4mm G6, and that's what we'll be using today. So I got my yarn and my hook, so I'm going to go over the pattern sizes. So I had made a child size, which the child size I'm pretty sure will fit babies and up, to toddler sizes. And then we got the teen/adult small, the adult medium, and the adult large. So just follow along, and I will give you the pattern multiples. So let's begin. Oops, I got a little bit of, I'd made this yarn cake with my yarn cake maker, which is really neat, by the way. I don't know if y'all have ever used it before, but it's pretty neat. But honestly, most of the time, I like to just roll them in yarn balls myself. But in this case, I had made this skein a long time ago, so very well, I don't have to roll it up, so I'll just use that. So we will make our slip knot. Yarn in the palm of your hand. You wrap it around 2 fingers. Slip that right through the hole. That's the easiest beginner way that I know. Oh, and also for anyone new that's, hopping on to the channel and the video, and whoever didn't see the previous video about this hat, this is a level 1 beginner hat. This will be the easiest hat you will ever make. I promise you. I promised you on the last video. Super easy beginner hat, and that's what we're going to do today. And then I have another hat that I'm working on that I might show you all later in this video that I will do a tutorial on in the near future. It'll also be a level 1 beginner hat, but it'll have a little bit of a pattern that will change, every other row. So, but back to this. So we made our slip knot. We have our hook on our slip knot, pointer finger resting in between the two fingers, this finger and thumb right here. Now, the child size, you will chain 81 plus 2. The teen/adult small, you will chain 86 plus 2. The adult medium, which is this right here, you will chain 91 plus 2. And the adult large, you will chain 95 plus 2. Let's see, which one do I want to do today? I actually haven't thought about that, which one I wanted to make. Actually, I think I want to do the teen/adult small. So I'm going to chain 86 plus 2. So I've chained my 86. Now I need to chain 2 more. I will be making the half double crochet in the 3rd chain from your hook, and that's the same for all sizes. You will yarn over, insert in that 3rd chain, you will yarn over, pull that through. You have 3 loops on your hook. You will yarn over, pull through all 3, and you will do that going down the chain into each chain till the end. And I will meet you all back then. At the end of row 1, if you have difficulty counting your rows, you can either use a stitch marker like these, or you could just cut about 5 inches of yarn and then just slip it right into that last stitch, that very last stitch. Just slip that in. You can either let it hang there or you can tie it. That way you can keep track of your rows. So for row 2, and this is for all sizes, you will chain 1, you will turn your work, and in the same chain, which is this first chain right here, you will make 1 half double crochet, and you will continue to make 1 half double crochet in each chain across until the end. Let's see here. For child sizes, you will continue to repeat row 2, which is 1 half double crochet in each chain all the way until the end. You will chain 1, you will turn your work, and you will repeat row 2 until row 22 for the child size. For the teen/adult small, you will repeat row 2 until row 25. For the adult medium, which is the hat in the other video and in this video, you will repeat row 2 until row 28. In the adult large, you will repeat row 2 until row 32. And it's that simple. Oh, let me show you. This is the child size. It is, let's move this out of the way. It is a rectangle. Each size will each be a rectangle panel. and I will meet you all back at the end, which I am doing the teen / adult small. So I will meet you all back on the last row, which is row 25. So we are on our last row, and I am making the teen / adult small, which I will end on row 25. This is row 25. And if you did what I did on using stitch markers to help count your rows, that is what these look like. So if you put the stitch marker in the last stitch of each row, you will have all your markers to help you count your rows. And it ends up to be one long rectangle. I'm just going to set this to the side for now and use a smaller demonstration. That way it could fit on, well, almost the whole video. Let's see, this out of the way. There we go. And this right here, this one is the child size. So after you finished your rows, we will fold it in half. And what I'd done was where I ended, I just cut a really long yarn tail for sewing. We will be using the whip stitch. And the reason why, the first reason why we will be using the whip stitch is because it's so easy. Considering this is a level 1 beginner hat, I would recommend using the whip stitch sewing method. Also, if you sew this together on both sides and you realize that it's either too big or too small, the whip stitch is very easy to undo. If we was to use the other more permanent methods, then we wouldn't be able to take it apart. So that is why I chose to use the whip stitch. So you will need your yarn needle. Any size would do. A long enough yarn strand for the sewing. We will begin at the bottom here. See, we will insert it in the first stitches. Separate these. Our yarn ends. Try to cover those up. And then we are just going to go in to the next stitch. Try to line it up as best as possible. If you look closely, that's what the whip stitch looks like. You go in and come out, and then go back in, come out, and back in that way. You just continue to do that, lining each stitch up. And I am working over my yarn ends. And now we'll meet you back once we get to the end here. Once you've completed the whip stitch from the beginning all the way to the end, that is what your whip stitch will look like. I think it's a really cool design. I really like it. And what you would do, once you finish that last whip stitch, I would just stick the yarn needle on the inside, pull it through, open that up, and you will want to see the best way to do this is there you go. Hopefully you can see that. I would just weave this in and out of a few threads of the stitches on the inside. Insert that through the loop. Pull that snug. On some of my projects, if I know for sure I won't be taking it apart, that it's, you know, as long as I know that it's perfect, I will always add with the sewing needle and thread a few stitches just so it doesn't come apart in the wash. I'll do that again, just for extra security. I'm going to snip that. It's a little bit shorter. I might weave some more in once I'm finished. And remember, this is going to stretch. This will stretch so easily and it will be very comfortable. So it won't be an uncomfortable stretch. Mine right here, this one that I painted the ears on, the one that's in the other video that everyone watched, this one, my all the way around my head is 21 inches exactly. And this medium size fit me so perfectly. Like I couldn't have gotten it any perfect. And these should fit perfect for you all as well. Now we just need to whip stitch the other side. I'm going to thread my yarn needle. And then I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to line this up, insert it in the first stitches. Now we'll do the same exact thing. In each stitch across, lining them up evenly. Now we'll meet you all at the end. Again, once we're finished, we will insert our yarn needle on the inside of our work. See here, thread this through. Some of the stitches. Insert it in that loop. It kind of makes a small knot. And I'm going to do that one more time. There we go. Okay. This I'm definitely giving to my niece. I think it'll look really cute on her. There we go. Perfect. Also, if you all would like to buy the written pattern in all sizes for this hat, I will be selling the written pattern on Etsy. My shop name is Posh Crochet Patterns, all as one word, no spaces. And also, if you go to my channel, the very top picture, you'll see an Etsy symbol with an Etsy link. That link should take you right into my shop. But if it doesn't, then just log on to Etsy and look up Posh Crochet Patterns. And like I said, it's all one word, so no spaces in between Posh Crochet and Patterns. And the name for this hat, I'm naming it City Cat Ear Hat. I thought that sounded pretty cool. So that's going to be the name of this. And it'll have all the sizes on it. So when you purchase it, you'll get all, you know, the child size, teen/adult, small, medium, and large all together. So you wouldn't be buying the sizes separately. It'll all come together on one page. So also, if you all would like to watch how to paint the little triangle ears for the ears, I'm going to do that in just a minute. What I had used is I had gotten a piece of foam board from Dollar Tree, and this is just extra scraps. So what I'm going to do is just these edge pieces, I'm going to draw my little ears here, where it's like a wide triangle with this kind of a curve right there. And I'm going to show you all exactly how I did this. I'm going to just push that to the side and get my pencil. So what I did was, let's see, this one would need to be a little bit smaller. Let's see. Actually, there we go. Let's see, I don't know, this light seems to be, there we go. That looks better. That does look better. Okay. So I just want to draw what I would want the ear to look like for her. Like that. I think that would be cute. Just like that. And I will take my, let's see, it's a little razor. Now, actually, I don't want to use that piece under it. Here we go. I want to use that one in case it goes all the way through. I definitely don't want to scratch up my table. So, and then I'm just gonna slice that like that. And just trace it with the razor. There we go. See if I can just pop that out. Maybe not, maybe I need to cut it a little bit more. Oops, hopefully I didn't get my table. There we go. Okay, so now I got a cute little, kind of ripped up right there. Actually, here, let's see. If I can fix that. That's cute. Look at that. Okay, so I'll use that as the little ear. I'm going to trace that on this other one here. With the pencil. Well, that's close. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this one out. Let's see. That one was just a little bit more difficult. That one didn't work out too well. That's okay. I'm going to stick with this one though. Now, we need our paint pen. So I'm going to be using pink. I think pink would look really cute. So I'm just going to shake this up. And stick this board right there. Here's the piece that I'm going to use. All right. Let's see. Get this going here. There it goes. Oh, that's pretty. That is a bright pink. All right. So, move that up a little bit higher. Okay. Hopefully you can see. Now I'm just going to outline this with this pink. Oh, wow. That is definitely pink. Wow. I need to decide if I just want to keep the outline of it, or do I want to color it in? I think I should color it in. See, I have that foam board behind it, so that'll make sure that it doesn't bleed through. Man, this pink's a lot brighter pink than I anticipated that it would be. I didn't think it'd be so bright. Wow, that is pretty. It's very pretty. I need to leave that in there though, so I'm gonna need another one. Let's see. I'll just stick that in there. Is what I'll do. Yep. Wow, that is a bright, pretty pink. I used purple on mine, which really I think I kind of need to go over it again. In the pictures, it turned out great. You know, the one I made for myself. It turned out really good with the painted ears. But I think I need to go over it a little bit more. Let's see, right there. I think would be good. And this one is just pouring out of this one. The one I used, I was kind of having a little bit of a hard time getting the paint to come out of mine. You know, the purple, when I colored in my ears. But this, man, it's having no problem coming out. Yeah, so that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Wow. That looks neat. That does look neato. I like it. And that is how you make your cat ear hat. So, oh, also, I wanted to show you all one more thing. I am designing another beginner crochet hat that I am working on right now with these little bitty baubles. It'll be a beanie hat. So that's going to be coming out soon too, as soon as I finish up making the pattern for all the sizes. It'll be really nice. And it will be easy. It will, I promise. It won't be that hard at all. Okay, everyone, thank you all for watching. Oh, don't forget to check out the written pattern on Etsy. Good night.